Hey guys, today we're at G5 checking out the brand new Prime lineup and some other cool stuff. Let's check it out. Brian, Nate, thanks for having me come out and me and Kevin to check out the new bow this year. Is very exciting. Also, I just want to say it's really cool to see it, to see the actual manufacturing. It's a whole different level of, I guess for any consumer, if you haven't seen something like this, it is a huge difference in how something's actually done. So every time a consumer sees this bow, they go to the store, they pick it up, they pay the bill, they don't really understand what went into it and the quality behind it. So I was hoping today you guys could take us through the new bow, what you guys are offering here for 24 already?
24 already, yeah.
and then I also have some other questions I want to ask you guys just about in general.
So we had a great run with 2023 with the RevX series, so we wanted to kind of build off of that platform. We were able to kind of take, I would say, our best platform we've had, all of our bows are great, but the platform last year was phenomenal with the new cam system, being able to go mod driven for more performance. We were the fastest, the quietest, kind of the most vibration free bow we've ever had, and we felt that was definitely where we wanted to be, but we also wanted to kind of take it to the next level.
Yeah, it was a really good platform. We felt like there were some things that we could improve on, but generally the foundation was a great foundation. One was the tunability as well. Being the only center grip bow on the market, historically, they've always been the best bows to aim and shoot, but you couldn't tune them. And that's always been kind of the history with the center grip. And so this past year, we really focused on, with the core cam system last year, to resolve those little nuances with some of the extreme guys in the spectrum, super heavy front end center, super long draw length, stuff like that. And so what we heard in the field was, don't change it. I don't have to tune it. It's fast, it's vibration free, just like Brian was saying. So let's not do a whole lot. So we kept the cam the same, the limbs and the pockets are all the same. The riser is the same foundation, but we were able to remove some weight while keeping it about 2 or 3% stiffer. The pick mount for sights, the QAD, integrate dovetail system is on the back as well. That the help, we still have last year's quiver mount that's gets it in the right spot and out of the way. It's a real simple system with this tapped hole, and it uses the big chamfers on the back there. But we still have the warm grip, everything else. So yeah, we picked up about 2 feet with these bows because of what we were able to do with the stiffness of the riser. We know people love the RevX. The RVX comes in a 6, 4, and 2. If people love the RevX, they're gonna love the RVX even more.
And what Nate means by 2, 4, and 6 is that's our actual platform. So basically RevX or RVX2 is 32, 34, and 36, and it kind of falls in the real wheelhouse of where we guys like. We do seem longer on paper than most other bow brands, but a lot of people don't realize we're basically the same kind of shape and size due to the center grip. So, a lot of other brands rock 30s and 32-inch bows, axle. From the center of our bow up, we're about 2 to 2.5 inches shorter because of the center grip. So in a blind, in a tree stand, it feels and acts like a short bow for clearance and things like that, but you get the longer stability being able to go with that center grip. So it gives us benefits, not just the center grip, but being able to go with longer platforms and really still have a bow that's going to be a great shooter out of a stand, or take it out and shoot 100 yards at tack, or hunt out west, things like that. So
what happens in the lineup now? So you'll have the RVX, and then does the RevX go away, or how's that work?
No, it's going to stay in the lineup. We obviously have dealers that already have these bows on the shelf that may have not sold everything through, so that's going to stay in the lineup. Okay. And it gives benefits. If you've got a guy that doesn't necessarily need the Picatinny or the QAD, he could go with the RevX. Or somebody that likes our 2-piece quiver can still use our older 2-piece, can use the RevX over the RVX, which we kind of got away from that with the tight spot mount. No, it stays in the lineup. We try to run them for 2 to 3 seasons, at least that way the dealers can help sell bows, and also just it kind of sets it in place that they're not just 1 year and quitter bows. We try to continue to have a product that continues to sell. So.
Let's talk about colors. So what would be some of the options we could get this in?
So we have a lot of colors. That's one thing we're really good at in decorating. So we really didn't change much from solid colors from this year to last year. We're moving away from grizzly brown and brought back Nate's favorite color, Recon Gray. And then we also are bringing back one of the patterns you see right here. This is called G-Fade. We had it almost 12, 13 years ago in Quest, and we kind of want to bring it back. Basically, it's a solid black that fades this one into XK7, and then we're going to have like a military green that fades into subalpine from Sitka. So, I mean, you name it, we do First Light, we do Sitka. We have a couple new patterns. We can talk about it. Solo Hunter's going to have a new pattern, and then we're also going to have Osseo. So we're going to kind of get into some of the Western patterns and even the whitetail pattern. So there's not really a combo that you can't find with us.
On a different note, what's some other news coming out of the G5 camp? I know we talked about Quest, some changes, and maybe new products in G5 as well. Anything there?
On the arrow line, we're launching a new arrow line. We had the Mark series last year. It was a premium arrow. We're going to have a arrow without the wrap. It's a little bit more affordable than the Mark series. It's called Stacks. That's coming out this year. We also have a new two-blade mechanical broadhead that'll be launching later this year as well. So we're really excited about that.
We're getting away from Quest, and we're going to kind of bring that under one umbrella there. So we're going to have some different price points. A kid can go in and buy the same quality bow that his dad can, so he can go in and buy a Prime and then be able to grow into it. What other small things are we working on? There's been a lot of stuff this year because we got bows, we got broadheads, like you said, arrows. So when Nate said we have a premium arrow, this other arrow is also going to be ultra premium. It's just going to be a non-wrap carbon, so it's going to be a little lighter. Something guys may want to shoot for tack or long distance and still be able to run that with our armored collar system. Montana rifles is something new, and I mean, you've talked about a little bit. We are bringing Montana rifles back to market. It's been a 3-year project that's been under wraps that we're pretty close to being the website's live, so anybody can go check out the website and go from there. And a lot of little things we're working with dealers and programs to make sure that the bows are seen more and the products seen more. Continue to grow the broadhead lines and just maintain what we have. We've grown exponentially on the broadhead side the past couple of years. Just been a really busy year to get to where we are at this point.
But one of the things that people don't talk about, and I think it's really important to talk about this, but is support. And I feel like G5, you guys really do this. And I'll give you an example, and this is a funny example, but it's true. So at the Badlands Film Fest, when Metzinger won, you ran all the way up there to give him a hug and congratulate. I mean, I'm just saying, like, how many companies really do that? Like, you don't see that very often. And Kevin and I are sitting there. I go, there goes Brian. What's he doing? I was like, oh, that's nice of him to go down there and congratulate him, because my point is you're supporting these people that you that do help promote the brands, but you guys are taking a step further by actually building a relationship, supporting, and I just thought it was amazing. I was like, man, that was really cool of him to do that.
Appreciate it. I mean, they've become more than just people we work with. We hunt with these guys. We know each other's families. We got guys that are usually pretty consistent. I mean, Matt Singer's been with us for almost 9 years now. We're not one to flip-flop just to get the best names out there. I think we have some of the best names, especially on the G5 and Prime side. But yeah, they've become family members with us. I mean, we've like I said, we do it all, and to see somebody win something or even take in second place, they deserve the recognition. They put a lot of time and effort into those kind of things, and obviously we get great support from that. But same thing, and we try to do the same thing with the dealers. We try to go to small dealer events to big dealer events. We have a great sales rep team that does the same kind of support, but I mean, we're there for when they need us. I mean, we do kind of small events where we brought dealers in to hunt with us to, just to sit down and talk and see what makes the difference that they would want. Nate listens to, Nate has to listen to us on the sales side, marketing side, to dealers, and to actually have a little bit of time to sit down and talk to those guys, and not just build what we want, to build what is wanted and what is recognized.
There's got to be a relationship that you're telling the dealer, like, look, give this bow a shot. Right. Give it a chance, right? Because we engineered it correctly. We just need you guys to understand, so you can tell the consumer to check it out, right? Because that's ultimately
for sure.
what it comes down to.
Especially when we started. I mean, we came out with a parallel cam. It was totally different than anything else that's ever been out there. So to have a dealer look at a system that's outside the box and have trust in us to say it's going to work, it's going to sell. I mean, it was a big step for a lot of guys, and we're happy they were able to trust us on it and they were able to move with it, and we've been able to grow and change since then, and center grips and things like that, and take those chances because the dealers believe in us and the consumers believe in the product that we're making. So
guys, thanks for having me out today. I really appreciate it. I also appreciate the little hidden area we have here, that you guys have this hidden building. They have no street signs on here on purpose, but I like it. Smart move, smart move. I just want to say I'm really impressed with what I saw today. Honestly, like, this is something that I wish everybody could see that buys a bow, because you don't get a chance to actually see the people who make the bow, how it's made. Your knowledge of the bow and how it's made engineering wise is incredible. And just the love and passion that goes into these things, I just think it's really something special that I just wish that consumers could see for themselves. You know, of course, don't all come here. It's not, you're not going to find it. Just,
we really appreciate that, and it's not like we don't want people walking off the street. We're a small company. You know, we just don't have the capacity to get people to do tours all the time and things like that. But I mean, yeah, we're just a small factory in a small town. It's we're pretty proud to be where we're at, and you know, to make the products we do.
Well said, well said, man.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, thank you.
Sir.
And guys, check out G5 and Prime right away. This is launch week, so if you're seeing this video, it is during launch week. Very exciting, and there's gonna be a lot of things going on around these bows coming up, so make sure you go onto G5's website, check that out. All right, check it out, and also go to your local dealer and shoot these bows. You're not gonna be disappointed, guarantee it.